First things up today, catching up on the originals. I have a little crush on Niklaus. You know, he's like a wounded spirit. In case you're wondering what that reflection is on my TV, it is my salt lamp.
Here's a quick run through of my wash routine. It's pretty simple. I start off by keeping my scalp clean with a shampoo, sulfate free, followed by a deep conditioner. And I do deep condition or do a hair mask every wash day. And then once my hair is mostly dry, I go in with my leave-ins. Here's one, followed by rose water, and then finally aloe vera juice. They all just keep my hair pretty healthy and shiny. And I wear my hair mostly in twist. So I seal with a light oil and then a butter on the ends and black castor oil on the ends as well. The only tools that I use are these two, a wide tooth comb and a modified Denman brush. And then of course my hands. And if I have time, I do a hot oil treatment with the oils that I have at home. So I am deep conditioning my hair, about to have some tea before I study. Right. I am going to have some oolong tea because I am still tired, and so help me, please. How cute is my mug? Hogwarts. That is my dog going crazy. Yep. And then this is my steep. Isn't she cute? Thank you, Christine. I promise you it is not weed. I put this on Snapchat and I had several people ask me. So yeah, we're just gonna put the lid on and in she goes. Literally, this dog is quiet until I press record. So as all of these little things are coming up, it reminds me of a story and today's lesson. And so it was my last semester, like I said, I was balancing an internship. My car, I had gotten into a car accident, I think. For some reason, I didn't have a car and I don't remember. And it seemed like, you know, as I was developing my relationship with Christ, everything was kind of working out. That's when I started tithing more. So the stresses about money weren't there. Opportunities were coming up and things like that. And it was really a pain in the butt that I didn't have a car, but my dad would take off in the middle of the day, come get me from school, drive me to my internship, and then once he was finished with work, pick me up and then drive me back to school. It was a lot. And I was really grateful for him. Well, I'm grateful for him, period. But like, that time was really special for our relationship because in those drives we just were able to chat and talk more and things like that. So towards the end of the semester, I had a fallout with a really good friend of mine who we'd connected really closely. We became fast friends, and we had a fallout. And I remember riding home one day with my dad, and I was just like, you know, I feel like a different person because I feel like if this was a year ago, I would approach it in this way, and now I don't even want to confront it. I'm just gonna let it play out how it's supposed to, and you know, whatever. I know I didn't do anything wrong, but I am still really hurt and disappointed because I feel betrayed. And he said, "You know, Ebony, this is exactly what you were praying for." And I was like, "Ugh, what?" Definitely never prayed for anybody to stab me in the back. But he was like, "No, this is what you're praying for. You said that you've been going to church and you and Jesus have been, you know, rocking it out, and now you're getting these challenges. Now you're getting these opportunities. Now you're learning and now you're growing. So these are the things that you're praying for and you're getting them." And literally after that, I just let it go. Maui, I know I didn't pray for you to start barking and crying. So fast forward a few years, and I remember praying for patience. Woof, let me tell you, that is a big prayer because I remember sitting in Peace, it was when I left for Peace Corps, and I had gotten my assignment, And I wanted to, the Philippines has like 8,000 beaches, and I was not placed near not a single one. I was placed in the mountains, and I remember sitting there, and I was like, this is the beginning of my natural journey. I had gotten a puppy, and it was like, I prayed for patience, and I have literally the most defiant hair that I could have ever imagined. A dog that will not listen. And I'm placed in a community where it's like physically different than anywhere I've ever lived. Just because it was hotter and the food was different. I mean, it was a different world to me. So that prayer for patience, and I got blessed with an entirely different life that required me to be patient. So that is today's lesson. This is what you've been praying for. And it's something that I keep in my heart. And I remember whenever things are kind of going weird, like, you know how you can feel shifts that are happening. And that's something that I always come to of, you know, what is happening and how does this connect to something that I've asked for? Because answered prayers don't always come in the form of pleasant experiences. So if things are changing and shifting in your life, especially if you feel like there are more challenges or things are kind of tugging at you or people, just sit back and reflect on how has this experience changed you, or in what way is it connecting to something that you've been praying for or believing in. And I hope it brings you a little bit of peace. At the very least, if you have, you know, one of these or something that is constantly tap dancing on your nerves, hopefully that the reflection piece of this will just make you laugh at the very least. So yeah, that's my lesson for today. Pearl of wisdom, I don't know what to call it, but please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment below if you have any questions. Also, if you, from any of the products that I use to wash my hair, if you have any questions about that or how I use it, just ask below. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully Maui will be quiet. Then he does things like that that are so cute. Okay, bye everyone. That night, do you hear the hallelujahs? Maui. So fast forward. Every time. Spoiled rotten. Anyway, in Maui, you are ruining this story. So not too long I just smiled and I said, you know what? I know exactly what this is. And so does my dog. Maui.